114 to 116 pounds. I can even, often I've been down to like 111, 112, and it's still like a healthy body weight for me. And when I compete in powerlifting, it's 52 kilogram weight class, right? So I'm not like a big person, right? I got the small jeans. So I thought, wow, to me, like 16 kilograms is huge, because 12 kilograms, 26 pounds was my test size bell that I had to use. And 35 pounds was like super big to me. That was a heavy press weight for me. I wonder if someone my size can train to do the Iron Maiden challenge. I wonder if I can get strong enough to do that. So I went back home and I started training for it. I started with the pull-up, the pistol, that came pretty quickly. That was just from my ballet, my martial arts background. I had a really good base with body weight, so loading it was like no problem. That was easy. I got that in, 4 months. Super easy. And the pull-up was coming along real easy for me. The press was my nemesis. The press was so challenging for me. And I love that Rachel was talking about failure today. Because failure is what makes us stronger. Failure is what makes us grow as people. Brene Brown, she says, if you are not failing, then you are not showing up. And you'll hear motivational speakers talk about this all the time. I was listening to a commencement speech that Denzel Washington gave to UPenn in 2011, and he kicked it off by saying, you all are going to fail. He said, I know you don't want to hear that right now, because you're graduating, you're all pumped up, you're elated. But the truth of it is, you're going to get out into life and you are going to fail. And if you don't fail, you're not even trying. It's so true. Failure is so important to experience in life, because then we come back and we make our weakness our strength. We overcome that failure. And I know it sounds really dramatic when it comes to something like a strength challenge and a military press, but that's what happened with me with the military press for the Iron Maiden challenge. It was something that as I was training, I was struggling with that. It was my hardest lift. I could not build the strength for it. And then I just got so focused on, I want to complete this challenge. That's all I care about. That I lost sight of everything that I had learned as a strong first instructor about hardstyle techniques and pressing, and the techniques that we use to brace every single muscle in our body and use our whole body. Like I said, the lower body press transfers to the upper body press, and hardstyle is about bracing every single muscle in your body in order to perform a movement. I lost sight of all those techniques, and I just wanted to get that bell up. That's all I cared about. I got greedy with my strength. And I'm sure for those of us who like to get really, really strong, that's happened to us before, and it backfires on us. So I attempted the Iron Maiden challenge for the first time. So I started training for it in September 2011. It took me 3 years. I didn't complete it until July 2014. 3 years of training for this. It took me just as long to train for that as it did for my kung fu black belt. Well, maybe a year less, 4 years for my kung fu black belt. It's a long time to be doing the same thing over and over and over again, right? So I went and I attempted the Iron Maiden challenge in the fall of 2013. I had my pull-up, no problem. My pistol squat, no problem. Press, I was like, shit, I don't know. But I'm just gonna do it. I just wanted to get that bell overhead. So I just cleaned it, and I started to press it, and I bent, and I went into this horrible side bend. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube somewhere. I'm fairly confident this spectacle is on YouTube somewhere. It was horrible, it was awful. And this was at a Strong First Level 2 certification in front of so many people. And I was assisting. I was an assistant instructor. I failed in front of my masters, my seniors, my team leaders, people who looked up to me, women who read my blog, and who, when I came into that cert that day, the first day, they said, Artemis, gosh, you have helped me so much reading your blog. You have helped me so much with my lifts. You have helped me so much to overcome mindset challenges that I have in lifting and in life. Thank you so much. And I felt like on the inside, I let them down. But I didn't let it show. When we're strong, we just take it on the inside, and we're like, okay, I can take this failure. What do I need to do better? So I came home and I started to work on my press. And the person who pointed it out to me, and I knew what was wrong, but somehow, you know, sometimes when you know that something is wrong, sometimes you just need someone to say something really simple, raw, and real, and it just makes it all click. So Charlie Weingroff was taking that certification, and he said to me later, because he watched the whole thing go down, he said, Artemis, you're strong enough, you're just doing it wrong. I was like, yeah. I'm doing it wrong. What the hell? I know how to do this. Shit. So I came home and I brought my press back to half kneeling, and I started working with a 12 kilogram bell. I cut that weight in half. I said no more 44 pounds. You know, no more 50 pounds. No more 53 pounds. I am not touching that bell. I'm not. I'm going to relearn how to press. Okay? I had been a strong first instructor for 5 years. But I said, I am going to relearn like I'm a white belt. That's what I'm gonna do. So I brought it to half kneeling, and I just started to do ladders, right? I just started with a 12 kilogram belt. I did not go above 16 kilograms for, gosh, it was like, not until like January of the following year. So it was like 3 months, at least 3 months. I didn't bring it to standing. And I did ladders, and the reason why I did ladders is because of the repetition. So the repetition just helped to drive home. With every rep, I was able to practice my tension techniques, which we're gonna get to in a second. I'm gonna end story time in a second. I was able to practice my tension techniques and just repeat 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, just over and over and over again, and half kneeling for a couple reasons. So one, so I could just take my legs out of it, and I could just get here, and I could just really focus on getting my body where I wanted to for my press. And number two, the military press is called the military press for a reason, right? When you go to press, if you are squeezing your butt correctly, right, that's what's gonna happen. And not like a 90-90 half kneel. I was doing an open half kneel. Nice, comfortable half kneel. I get my hips in, squeeze my butt, get all in there, right? So if you're doing it correctly, that will translate. If you're squeezing your butt correctly, that will translate to standing. All right, so we're gonna start out half kneel, and we'll start out without the bell. So let's have everyone bring it down to half kneel.